March is Women's History Month, and the Youth Services librarians from the Ocean County Library want to share some of their favorite children's books featuring strong, trailblazing women. All of these titles are available at the Ocean County Library. Happy reading!
Hi, I'm Miss Kristen, and my pick for Women's History Month was Pocketful of Color, The Magical World of Mary Blair, Disney Artist Extraordinaire. It's by Amy Guglielmo and Jacqueline Torville, and it's illustrated by Bridget Barriger. Pocketful of Color follows Mary Blair from childhood, where she began her love of art and colors, to adulthood, where she began to work for Walt Disney Studios. Mary's ideas were full of whimsy and color, but considered a bit too much for her bosses. Mary did have a major fan at the studio, though, Walt Disney himself, who knew that Mary was the perfect person to help his new idea, a ride that would celebrate all of the cultures of the world. This book is super fun and full of amazing, colorful pictures. I loved learning about all the details in Disney films that were actually Mary's idea. I hope you enjoy it too.
For readers aged 4 to 8, Malala's Magic Pencil is a beautiful story about a girl and her wishes for her community. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai tells her own story of growing up in Pakistan and wishing for a magic pencil that could change the world. At first, she wants to change small things, like to stop time and get an extra hour of sleep. But soon, she sees bigger problems her pencil could address, like the rights of girls to attend school. Malala's Magic Pencil has gorgeous illustrations and encourages children to see that their wishes for a better world, hope, can change the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Valerie and I work at the Toms River branch of the Ocean County Library. I'd like to talk to you about a very special book called She Loved Baseball, the Effa Manley story. This book is written by Audrey Vernick, who lives locally, by the way, and illustrated by Don Tate. This story is about the life of a very historic and inspiring lady of color who did something that most men and women only dream of. She owned and managed the business of her very own baseball team. And the team, the Newark Eagles, was actually right here in New Jersey. Effa Manley was the first and only woman to not only own her own team, but also to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. She had a marvelous career where she fought for the civil rights of her players, worked hard, and followed her dreams. I hope you check this book out, and I hope it inspires you to swing for the fences. Bye-bye.
The Women's Hour, Our Fight for the Right to Vote by Elaine West, adapted for young readers. American women are so close to winning the right to vote. They've been fighting for more than 70 years and need approval for just one more state, Tennessee. They face opposition from every side. Over one hot summer, Nashville becomes a bitter battleground. It is more than just a fight for politics. It's a debate over the role of women and girls in society. Recommended for readers ages 8 to 12. We hope you enjoy this book.
For Women's History Month, I'd like to talk about a great book that I just read, Anything But Ordinary Addie, The True Story of Adelaide Herrmann, Queen of Magic, written by Mara Rockcliffe and illustrated by Jacopo Bruno. And this is a really sumptuous picture book with these wonderful, colorful, vibrant illustrations. I highly recommend it. It's this wonderful tale about a girl that wanted to astonish and dazzle, so she became a dancer, then a circus performer, and then she got into magic, and she became the first female magician. I highly recommend this book.
Sophia Valdez, Future Prez, by Andrea Beattie, is a great read for children aged 5 to 8. Sophia is always looking to help out. She wants to make her community better. One day, when Sophia and her abuelo are walking to school, abuelo hurts his ankle at a local landfill, Mount Trashmore. Sophia wants to make Mount Trashmore safer and decides that if the landfill were turned into a park, the whole community would benefit. But how can a kid get a park built? Sophia sets out to find out. Sophia Valdez, Future Prez, is a wonderful story about how small people can accomplish great things.
Hedy Lamarr is best remembered as the star of many classic movies in the 1940s, but she was also a brilliant inventor. Hedy and Her Amazing Invention by Jan Wall and illustrated by Morgana Wallace is a short biography of Lamarr's life as an inventor. As a child, Lamarr was extremely curious. She was constantly wondering how watches, projectors, and other devices work. She was also acting all the time imitating the adults around her. Some of Lamarr's biggest movies were Siegfried Girls and Samson and Delilah. It was around this time that she collaborated with musical composer and New Jersey native George Antile to create a secret communication system using a piano roll to change frequencies. This was intended to make military torpedoes harder for enemies to detect. This is called frequency hopping. Lamarr's invention has been used in many ways since the patent expired in 1962, including in alarm systems, microwaves, cell phones, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and more. Hedy and Her Amazing Invention by Jan Wall is best for ages 7 to 11 and is available at the Ocean County Library. Place a hold online or stop in a branch today.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.